I'm back. It's week 19 and I feel like I should say that the goals have changed a little bit. My dreads, my 8 set of dreads have been on the market, so both on Instagram and on Etsy for like 3 weeks now, and no sale at all, no message for it, no, like I'd be open for negotiation, but no one even messaged me, so I'm a little discouraged about it, and I'm rational enough that I don't have what it takes to go on. It's stupid to continue spending something that I do not have for something that is not going to pay back. I'd invest so much money and time and energy and emotions into making those dreads, and I do not have payback, and continuing to do so while being proved that I'm wrong would be stupid, and I'm not stupid. So for now I'm taking a break, I suppose, and if it works out I'll take it back. But for now I'm not gonna spend, because like I spent 200, maybe more, on supplies. I spent a lot of hours on them and a lot of energy, and just don't have it anymore. I'm running out of money. I'm not in great shape emotionally, so I really can't afford to spend more in something that's not working. So I'm a little lost, and I don't really like it because really it sucks a lot. But yeah, for now I'm taking a break from making dreads, and since I don't have the money to invest in like the stickers and such for the tees, it's on break too. Of course this isn't a situation that is easy in any way, and I think it was important for me to take a step back and just say stop and reevaluate the situation. It sucks that I spent so much on it and wasted it for now, because for now I'm not getting anything back, so for now it's a waste. And I've been doing complicated lately because I've been feeling a lot of nostalgia, and I was overwhelmed because everything that I was doing was on my list. It was on my list because it was a project that I was working on, something that I had a goal, something that I really wanted to do, something that I had to do, something that was work, something that was toward a bigger picture, toward a future. And since the future was falling apart because Etsy for now is not working, it was just hard, and I decided to try to stop worrying and stop pressuring myself so much and just do something, because I wanted to. Like the eggs, I wasn't painting the eggs. It was something that I was doing. It was part of the bigger picture of Easter, but it was also something that I had fun for. I did it for fun. I did it because it was fun, because I like crafting. And it wasn't something that I sell. It wasn't something that I was planning on something bigger about it or an high expectation of. I just made them for fun. And I realized that I was lacking this part of fun in my life, which is just not working. Even writing, which is supposed to be my thing, it was feeling like work because I was treating it as such, and I was pressuring myself too much. And of course working is hard, and writing is fucking hard work and job, and of course it's It's something that I want to do and I want to be a writer. But pushing myself and telling myself that it's my work and that's something that I have to do, it's just not gonna work, because if I could sustain a job, I would, and I wouldn't be in that situation. And I think I overdid it. I just overworked myself. So been spending the last week trying to find my balance again and find the fun again, and I reread Eragon because it was the series of books that I was reading when I was a teen, and I was trying to remember things from when I was a teen, and I was trying to find myself. And back then I was also watching a lot of extreme makeup videos, because that was one of the things that I did some artworks myself on this, and it was kind of fun. I liked it. It was something that I liked doing. So I subscribed again to a makeup artist. So my mind very nostalgic, and that's probably because we in April, and my birthday is coming up, and with it a bunch of anniversaries that are pretty heavy and difficult to deal with, and it's the same every year, so I'm used to them and I'm prepared for them. But guys, I won't ever watch this, that the end of April and the beginning of May is always super heavy for me. I'm probably gonna be depressed for like 2 weeks. It's gonna be difficult and it's gonna suck. Anyway, that means that this week I've been pretty heavy emotionally, and it's been focused on introspection, self-introspection, and I tried to take it slow and to only did things that felt right, and weirdly enough I did some stuff. Not as much as I would do in like a normal work week, but I did some stuff, so pretty happy about it. So Sunday, Friday is good. Friday I worked a lot on vintage sales, and it's been complicated. I spent a lot of time rolling around finding the right place to lay the package on. It was a nightmare. Also I ran out of ink, and I had to print in purple, and the scan things didn't work in purple. It was a nightmare in and of itself, and I had to delay some stuff since, and it's stressing me a lot, and it was just a big ball of nerves and nightmare. So that was Friday. I also spent some money on groceries, and I've spent a lot of money this week. It's stressing me out. Saturday I didn't do much. I did yogurts and that's all. Sunday I finally spent 1 hour like sorting through every ad I could to find the replacement for this one, and I couldn't find what I wanted, so I ended up buying on Amazon anyway, so that was frustrating. But I also spent some time on my garden planning. Monday I started actually working on the garden, and it was nice. Like I had some seeds packets, and I sowed that. So I sowed some cherry tomatoes and pumpkins and cucumber. And so I did that, and I wrote a little. That was nice. And I did the dishes and crepes, and I started undoing the palette. I did like a third of one, but it was still better than 4 or 5 years. Tuesday didn't do much. Had plans, I didn't do much. I was just tired. I spent enough time just reading. And yesterday was big day. I spent I went to the thrift store, but then quarantine hit, and so it was closed. So I went for nothing and spent a lot of gas on nothing. And I went back and I bought like 80 euros of garden supplies. So it was plants and seeds and dirt. I don't know the word in English for that. And I washed my hair and I spent a lot of time planting everything I could outside. So here are my pallets. As you can see, I worked a little on this, not that much, but it's a work in progress. I still have this one to finish and those two big. And now the weather. So that's the wood that I had made. Some of it is splintered, so I cannot use it. Those are dead leaves that I'm gonna use as compost and protection. This is the leftover dirt. I don't know the word in English. And those are two receptions that I had planned for dahlias, but I ran out of dahlias, so I don't know what to plant on them yet. These are my pretty tulips and some strawberries that I started, and a little spot of mint because that shit is a weed and it comes back every year without me asking for it. And here is whatever I haven't planted yet that I will not plant here. So I have some melon, some, what the word? You know what it is? I'll find the word again. Eggplants, tomatoes, orange tomatoes, all of that are the same as that. Here we have some watermelons, more flowers, more tulips. Those are my rose bushes. I have 3. This one's red, this one's yellow, this one's pink. More tulips, more strawberries. And here we have cherry tomatoes that are starting. Those are 2 dahlias. This one's chamomile, peppermint, basil, oregano. And here I have sprouting some pumpkins. And that's the extent of what I have right now. Most of what is here is gonna go on the garden near the camp, and I should have done that today, but I just didn't do it. So there's that. And yeah, that's what outside of my home looks like, and that's my car. That may or may not get a repaint this year. A fun one. I did not work on the camp part of the garden yet, but it was something and I was proud of it. So yeah, that was work, and then I went to buy some cat food and some gas, and I spent a lot of money yesterday. It was stressing me out, and yeah, it's stressing me out. Today I had planned to plant on the camp and work on pallets and then pay my electricity bill, and I did none of that. Maybe I should pay that electricity bill. That's the only thing that I can still do. I did not go to the camp or did pallets, not because I was so much in pain, but just because I didn't feel like it. The plants in itself are still fine where they are, so it's okay. The pallets can wait, of course. And just I wasn't feeling it today because I also was feeling a lot like writing, and I spent a lot of time writing, which is good. I wrote on Intimate Betrayal Monday. Between Sunday and Monday I spent a lot of time playing New Fix because I was reading Malek fix for the first time in years, and they were all terrible. Like most of them were very, very bad. And so my mind wanted to fix this, so I wanted to create better fix. And yeah, I have my 24, 25 ships for my advance now, so I know what to write. I just need to write it now. So that's something. I wanted to make a crumble, and I wanted to start the Jack Skellington dread set, because this one is gonna be for me and not for anyone else. So this one I can do without feeling like I'm working for Etsy. And next week, well, we'll see what I'm going to do, because on my to-do list for this month I have the garden, which is halfway through, the pallets, writing, and mermaid. And mermaid can be done yet because I don't have the book yet. And Vinted, it's on its way, but I'm still waiting for the cartridge. So there's not much I can actually do. I think I'll try to continue on my way and try to write, because writing is good. And just take it easy and see in the middle of that where I actually want to go and what I want to be doing with my life and who I want to be in the middle of that. Take some time for myself, take some time to write, because writing is important to me, it's important in my goals. So that's gonna be my priority for at least a little while. And on my year goals, I still have the mannequin to do, so maybe I'm gonna do that in the next weeks. The videos for the Young Adult Advices, edition of videos that could be done. Tea blends, ornaments and dreads and candles are in pause for now. The bedding palettes is of course an ongoing project. The Corin gloves are going to be for later. I think it's gonna be something that I'm doing in fall and winter. I like knitting in winter and fall, so that's gonna be for later. Some sewing would be good. So I think the next big thing I should be working on is the mannequin and sewing. And then the hammock in the club. I found a hammock with its support for 60 bucks in the shop that I went for the seats. So that's tempting. It's gonna I'm running out of money, I'm gonna be honest. And the dye that I wanted to buy, it's like 60 for hair dye. It's not gonna be an option for now because I'm just too poor. And I'm just too poor for it. But maybe in the future, because I was planning to make the hammock, and for the hammock in itself I'd pay like 20 bucks probably. And I'd buy the wood and the nails and spend a lot of time and energy working on making the support. Maybe it's just worth it to just buy the damn thing at 60. So I'm thinking about it. Also, the thing that I saw there is easy to undo and store. So that's a big thing. So maybe I'm just gonna buy it if I can, if I have the money sometime. We'll see. But for now, that's where I'm heading. We'll see. So writing and sewing are my big goals right now.